So there are a few things that we need to address really quickly. The first being, I'm in my official filming setup. The background is not official. I just threw some things back there. Lighting is not official, but we are in our filming location. This is my new filming setup. I'm so excited to finally have some sort of like designated space to film videos and I'm not just like popping around all over the house. Everything that I own as far as makeup and my office stuff goes is still in boxes. So very temporary setup, but also permanent. I hope you know what I'm saying. Anyway, the second thing we need to address is the fact that I am wearing a tank top. I just wanted to take a moment, bring some attention to it, and then we'll move on. I cannot tell you the last time that I wore a tank top in a YouTube video, if ever, I don't know. But here we are. I thought we would switch it up. I've been doing things out of my comfort zone lately and I thought, why not continue here? So I have my Alani Nu. We've got the new sherbet swirl. This literally tastes like melted sherbet. It's so good. And then we have a ton of new makeup to play with today. This is sort of like a makeup try on haul, almost maybe full face of first impressions. I don't know. We're just kind of playing with new makeup, basically. I recently purchased some makeup during the Sephora sale. I made an Ulta order, and then also I went on the Creators and Friends trip to Destin, Florida, which was an amazing experience. I posted my pack with me vlog as well as the vlog of the actual trip, and we got a ton of stuff. We got so much fun, makeup and other things to play with, so I have so much fun stuff. How many times could I say the word stuff? We've got a lot of fun items to play with today. So if you're new, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. Scent of the day, we have a little combo here. I will have all of these products that I'm talking about today linked in the description box. We've got Fleur Vanilla Skin mixed with Fleur Heavy Cream. This is such a good combo. I have the perfume and the body mist. I'm obsessed. I picked this up during the sale. They sent this to me in PR recently, which was so exciting. And I am in love. This was an Insta Love product for me. The first time I smelled it, I knew. If you love vanilla, it's so good. And then Heavy Cream just like really mixes things up. It's a very sweet and creamy scent, but there's also a bit of coconut in here. It's a good summer combo, or honestly any time of year if you're like me. So first up, we have the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion. This is not a new product, however, this is very new to me. I have literally never used it, so we are gonna try this out today. I have been loving glowy makeup. Wow, that is glowy. That is very, very glowy. I'm gonna maybe do just a little bit to start with. The glowy primer that I've been using recently is from Charlotte Tilbury, and it is, I forget what it's called. It's the one that's in my project pan, and it's a glowy primer. This I feel like is more of a glow enhancer, so maybe we'll go in with a slightly lighter hand with this one. Also, I'm sorry if you can hear Luna in the other room. She is having her breakfast. Jarvis is feeding her, and she's having a good time, it sounds like. Wow, my skin looks like glass. Whoa, that is some serious glow. Next, we have the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Gel Tint. I have this in the shade 4. I picked this up at Ulta as well, and I'm gonna be applying this with my brand new, fresh beauty blender. I cannot tell you the last time that I used an actual beauty blender, but I was inspired because I just picked up the Sephora Favorites Sun Safety Kit, and it came with a little beauty blender with sunglasses, and I was like, you know, I feel like it's been ages, probably years, since I've used an actual beauty blender. So I found one in one of my boxes and decided to pull it out for today's video. All right, let's just dive in with this product. This is supposed to be a long wear gel skin tint with hydrating hyaluronic acid and gripping blue agave extract for breathable light coverage with a natural dewy finish. Sounds good to me. I am all about a natural coverage dewy finish. I do wish I had the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip primer to like try this with, but maybe another day. The color looks pretty good. I will say I did get quite a bit of sun while I was in Destin, so you can kind of see I peeled a little bit because I did get a little bit too much sun on my like shoulders and back, but it was nothing too bad. I did want to also mention my skin has been doing so well recently. I do get like an occasional breakout, like I have one right here around my mouth, but for the most part my skin texture has improved so much after I started using the Medicube No More Pore pads. It has the blue lid. I know they have like 3 or 4 different versions of them, but I have the ones with the blue cap and they are so good. I posted a reel about it, not sponsored at all. They have no idea who I am. I'm just like obsessed with their toner pads is basically what it is. But they have ones for sensitive skin, they have ones for acne prone skin, and I feel like I need to try them all at this point. I got mine from Amazon, so I can link them down below. They're so cool. There's like little tweezers that come with them to pick up the little pads. So I highly recommend them if you have acne or like texture, a lot of texture on your skin. They've really, like almost immediately I saw a difference, and I use them almost every night. I use one pad almost every night. I started off with like a couple times a week, and then I just kind of slowly built up, but they are so good. All right, here's what our skin looks like. We're looking very wet, so I like it though. I definitely need to set this base, but I do like the coverage of the product, and it looks very, aside from the sheen, it looks very natural on my skin. So yeah, I am a big fan of this so far. Now for concealer, I picked both of these up at Ulta. They're both minis. We have the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer and then the Tarte Shape Tape. I've had both of these in the past. I think we're gonna go Radiant Creamy today, but I do not have them any longer, and I was interested in both of them. However, I thought buying a full size was maybe a little bit much, so I was like, well, let me just get 2 minis. So this is in the shade Custard, and I'm just gonna use a little bit of this. I'm not really much of a concealer person anymore. Not that I'm not a concealer person, but I just don't do like full on like big triangles of concealer like I used to. Maybe nobody does. I feel like I don't really see anybody doing that anymore. I feel like I could have even used a lighter shade. It's a good like spot concealing shade for me, but as far as like brightening goes, I definitely could have used a lighter shade. This is why I'm glad I only bought the mini. Formula wise, it's amazing. For powder, we have this Kosas Cloud Set Baked Powder and no, Baked Setting and Smoothing Powder. It looks like this. I think this is also a mini actually. I got this in the shade Comfy, which is sheer medium. And again, I picked this up actually during the Sephora sale. Here's what it looks like. I feel like Kosas has been everywhere online recently, and I love a good baked powder, so I was like, I gotta try this out. Also, all of my brushes are mysteriously in one of these boxes, and I cannot figure out which one. I've opened up like 10 of them, so I have very limited brush options. I am going to be using the BK Beauty 110 today for my blush, bronzer, and highlight, and powder. This is what I have been using for all of those items for the past like 2-3 months, and honestly, it's really nice. I cannot complain. I know BK Beauty is doing a Mother's Day sale right now, so make sure you check them out. I will have their brushes linked down below. Their brush sets are amazing. Their face brushes in particular are just stand out. I do enjoy their eye brushes as well. I'm gonna be using some of those today too. They have really nice, fluffy blending brushes. I'm like trying to show you, and I have 17 things in my hands, but here are some fluffy eye brushes that I love and use all of the time. So definitely check them out. They have an eyelash curler. So like I said, their Mother's Day sale is going on. I think they're 20% off right now. So going in with the 110, I'm gonna start by setting my under eye. I'm just gonna do a little swirl, and oh yeah, okay, this is doing good. It's toning down the glow without making it disappear. So here's what we're looking like with powder, and honestly, I love the glow that I still have. I may kind of go in and touch up in some of the higher shine areas after I've completed my makeup, but So far, I'm really liking the way that this base looks. For bronzer, I'm gonna be using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer. This is actually the refill. I have the regular like component, again, somewhere in one of these boxes. Don't know where she is, but we're just gonna be using, oh, I just touched it. We're gonna be using the refill for now because I don't know where the compact is, but I will be replacing the one that's in there with this one as soon as I find it because I purchased the shade Light originally, far too light. So this is the shade Medium, and it's been, I guess I've never really used this product even though I've had the other one for literally years, like probably 2 or 3 years at this point, but I've never truly been able to try it because it was the wrong shade. So I'm gonna start by trying this out and we'll kind of see how this looks. This is a matte bronzer, so that's good. Again, finding the balance of glowy and matte. The color is perfect. Like, this is the type of bronzer shade that I was looking for originally. All right, next we have blush. I'm so excited to finally try something from Unearthly Cosmetics. We have the Incandescent Glowing Blushes. We did a paint and sip on the Creators and Friends trip that was sponsored by Unearthly Cosmetics, and we received the entire blush collection. So I'm gonna open all of these up and see what we've got. I cannot wait to try something. I did place an Unearthly order. I ordered an eyeshadow palette, a highlighter, and a lip liner. So I'm very excited for that to get here. But these were like given to us as part of the trip. So I'm so excited. There's so many fun names and shades, and the packaging is gorgeous. Like, I love the fairy vibe. This is so me. Pink fairies, like, yes. There are 5 shades in this collection, so let's open them up and take a peek. First up, we have the shade Mystic, which is a gorgeous, deeper, kind of almost berry type shade. Next, we have Lumen, which is a bright, bright color. I love this. This is like so summery and fun. It's like almost like a watermelon type color. Next, we have Crush, a beautiful, cool toned pink. These are all very vibrant shades as well. Next, we have Blaze, which is a really beautiful orangish kind of shade. And then we have Dusk, which is more like a dusty, kind of almost like corally shade. I feel like this is gonna be my favorite. So I think I might go in with, yes, let's go in with this one. This is called Dusk. This is like, I could see this being one of my everyday shades. Okay, so this is an incandescent glowing blush. If you look closely, you can't see any sort of like glitter or anything, but it's supposed to be sort of like a glow from within. So let me go ahead and swatch it first. It does feel like a powder formula. Oh my gosh, you can already see the sheen on there. Let's do a little swatch here. Wow, that, oh my gosh, look at how glowy that is. That is stunning. And this color is everything. Let me go ahead and swatch all of them really quick. They are so pigmented. Okay, that's the shade Blaze. Next, we have the shade Crush. This is such a gorgeous, cool toned pink. Then we have Lumen. This is like probably the most vibrant of all of the shades. Oh my gosh. I literally love every single one of these. Let's go. And then we have Mystic. This reminds me, I don't know, I feel like nostalgic when I see this blush color for some reason. I don't know, it's this particular shade. It makes me feel some sort of like nostalgic comfort on the inside. But here are the swatches. Again, I wish my lighting was better, but they are absolutely gorgeous. You can really see the sheen of them here. Okay, we are gonna go in with the shade Dusk. However, I want to put every single one of these on my face right now. I'm just gonna tap right on in and then apply this to my cheeks. Oh my gosh, the pigment, are you kidding me? It's been so long since I've just like sat down in a YouTube video and played with makeup. Honestly, after this trip, I was feeling so inspired and it's so fun to kind of get back to enjoying the things that I used to love so much. If you've never tried anything from Unearthly Cosmetics, or if you have not tried these blushes, I have to say I highly recommend them. The pigment is insane and the color selection here is top tier. Like, I don't think I could have picked a better color selection. I I love these. What a fun first impression. Oh no. Okay, we almost lost one, but we didn't. I am looking a little shiny, like a little too shiny. I think I need maybe something a little bit more intense for powder around like these creasier areas, like under my eyes. They're looking a little bit creasy, so we may have to adjust there. The other blush that I was considering using is this one from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Pillow Talk Flawless Pink Beauty Soulmates Face Palette. I did purchase this during the Sephora sale. Haven't gotten to use it yet, but that's okay. We will try this again soon. Oh, I also don't have a highlighter. That might be okay. Maybe we don't need highlighter. Oh, I also need to go get my brow gel. Okay, let me go get a few things and then I'll be right back. So I did grab my La Mer powder, my Natasha Denona highlighter, and my brow gel. So these are not new things to me. These are like literally the only not new things from this video. So I'm just gonna do my brows really quick. I never do anything crazy to them. If you have brows at all, honestly, I was gonna say like more unruly brows, but like literally any eyebrows, I highly recommend this brow gel. It's my favorite brow gel I've ever had, and I have tried so many. It's a clear brow gel from Rare Beauty. I feel like most people have probably tried this by now. It's not new at all, but every time I use it, I'm amazed at how well this works at keeping my brows in place. Okay, we're gonna do a little powder touch up in a few areas just to kind of tone down this shine. All right, I'm already feeling better. My forehead does not need to be this shiny. All right, look at that. Look at that. Okay, we're back on track. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of this highlighter on. This is the I Need a Nude Glow. Oh wait, I have a highlighter brush. This is the I Need a Nude Glow from Natasha Denona. I love this highlighter. Oh, look at that. Okay, we're already done. I'm actually gonna go in with my powder brush and tone that down a little bit. Okay, I think it's safe to say our base is complete. Now we will move on to the eyes. For eyeshadow, we have a brand that is new to me. We have the Singe Beauty Agate Temptation palette. This palette is absolutely gorgeous. When I saw this, I got so excited because I love crystals and I love anything crystal related, inspired, and the packaging on this is so stunning. I love the gold detailing. I just think this is absolutely beautiful. I have not ever tried anything from Singe Beauty, but if you guys watch Angelica or Angie here on YouTube, this is her brand. I will have her channel linked down below, as well as Singe Beauty. This is a new palette that has not launched yet, but it will be launching very soon. I believe she's aiming for this month. There's a few things that are not quite set in stone yet, so she doesn't have an exact release date, but it will be very soon. And I cannot wait to try this formula. I did swatch this palette yesterday. Here is what it looks like. The colors, are you kidding? I love these shimmers are stunning. This shade here and this shade here are just like screaming my name. I am more of a neutral girly, but I still think we can get something that's like more wearable and neutral, we'll call it, for me, who is a basic makeup girly, from a gorgeous palette like this. So that's the goal today. I will be using the Sigma Eyeshadow Base Primer. This is new to me. This is in the shade Ignite. So many people on the trip talked about how amazing this product is. It is a stick form eyeshadow primer, and oh my gosh, look at that. It's actually pretty pigmented. I just put a little bit on my lid and now I'm blending it out with my finger. I really like the way this feels. Honestly, it kind of reminds me of sort of like a MAC paint pot sort of texture, which those are my favorite eyeshadow primers of all time. So I have high hopes for this. All right, for eyeshadow, we are gonna start, I think we're gonna start with the shade Metamorphic, which is this brown color here. It is a matte shade. And I'm gonna take this, ooh, I probably should have used my other brush. I'm gonna take this on a BK Beauty 212. So after some technical difficulties and realizing that my camera was not recording, we missed out on some amazing footage of me applying this eyeshadow. So you can see here, this is the look that I'm going for. I did put the green shades on my lower lash line. I don't know what was recorded and what was not. So we're just gonna start fresh. I'm gonna tell you what exactly I did. So I took the shade Moss, which is this matte color here, and I just put this on my lower lash line with a little detail brush. Then I took the shade Quartz, which is this bright shimmery green color, and just laid that right on top. Okay, so that's on our lower lash line. We're good to go. Now I'm gonna go in with the shade Metamorphic, which is this pretty brown color, on a fluffy brush. This is the 212 from BK Beauty. And I do have my eyelid primed. I am just going to put this in my crease. These shadows blend so well. This is a very large brush. I probably had too much product on it as well. But you can see how quickly that blended out. It's so stunning. Like, very pigmented, very smooth mattes. I am not somebody that really plays with colorful eyeshadow as much anymore. I used to wear colorful eyeshadow all of the time. Like, I didn't do eyeshadow unless it was colorful. And I've really kind of just been more of a simple girl with my eyeshadow in the recent years, but this was fun to kind of play around with something different for me. Okay, so I took that Metamorphic shade, put it in my outer corner as well. And now I'm just gonna take my finger and go in with the shade Gilded, which is this really pretty gold color. And I'm gonna lightly put this on my lid. It's been a minute since I have played with a formula that is like different and unique and so good. Like, I don't use a lot of indie makeup brands personally. I just haven't been purchasing makeup in recent years like I used to. So my collection has gotten smaller, but also I just haven't been trying all of the new fun things. Now I'm just gonna take my highlighter and I'm gonna put this on my inner corner and brow bone. So basically what I'm saying is it's exciting to me to try new formulas and like experience the amazing product that is indie makeup again. So here's the eye look. I'm gonna put mascara on. I did try out a new mascara today. It's from Vive, which is Jamie Genevieve's brand. This is the Modern Mascara. I love the packaging. It's like a heavy, like cold metal packaging. Here is what the wand looks like. I will say this is probably one of the best natural looking mascaras that I have tried in a very long time. So you can see I have it on this side. And for an eyeshadow look like this, I probably would have gone for something a little bit more intense for mascara, because I don't wear lashes, but I feel like anything with like bright, colorful eyeshadow, like any eye look, looks so good with lashes, but I'm just not a lashes person anymore like I used to be. So I probably would have gone with a little bit more of an intense mascara, but I will say I do love the way this mascara looks, and I have a feeling this is gonna be my new like go-to everyday mascara. Like, it does not clump at all no matter how many times I layer this mascara up, and it really is buildable. Like, the first coat you're like, okay, she's cute, and then the more that you layer it, the more you're like, okay, she's making a statement now. This mascara does such a good job of separating the lashes and adding length with a little bit of volume, so it's very fun. I'm really enjoying this mascara. I do think that I'll like it even more on like one of my more everyday eyeshadow days. Now for lips, I probably should have put something on my lips like a long time ago, but I forgot. So I think I'm gonna try this lip out and see how it looks. This is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Sticks in the shade Fussy, and I picked this up during the Sephora sale. It's a super glittery lip product. I feel like this should look good with this eye look, but we will find out. I am gonna swatch this. I have not swatched it yet. Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay, it's a little bit pinker than I was thinking. My lips are so dry. I definitely should have put lip balm on before this. So I love the lip, but not with this look. So I think I'm gonna take this off and then we'll try something else. I have this Buxom Full On Plumping Lip Cream in Pink Champagne. Let's try this out and see. I feel like I need like MAC Honey Love. So if this doesn't work, I'm gonna go grab MAC Honey Love, which is something a little bit like peachier, and I cannot open this. And I feel like that'll just match the eye look a little bit better. So let's see. Okay, again, 10 out of 10 on the lip, but I think it's too pinky for this eye look. This is gonna be, I can already tell you, this is gonna be one of my go-to lip glosses. This is like more pigmented than I expected. This is like a sheer bubblegum pink finish. Let me go grab Honey Love because that's, you know, she will not fail us. But wow, I love this lip gloss. That lip gloss is another product that we got on our trip. So I did get that for free. Oh yes, this is the perfect color. This is the perfect peachy lip. Anytime I have an eye look, oh my gosh, that's a little bit more like warm toned or just like, I don't know, an eye look where a baby pink doesn't look quite right. This is my go-to lipstick. It's like a satin finish as well. So we've got a lot of glowiness happening and I feel like that just kind of balances things out. So here's the finished look. My hair looks completely different compared to how we first started because this video has taken me twice as long as I thought it was going to. I will continue to work on the technical difficulties and just getting back into my like streamlined filming routine. So if this video is a little bit all over the place, just bear with me, things will get better. So it's time for my final thoughts. Overall, I think this makeup look is so pretty. I think from far away, she looks even better. I think up close, my skin is not quite where I would like it to be. I don't hate it. Like I would definitely go out in public looking like this. But when I look at my skin up close, I do feel like my makeup is a bit cakey, and I think part of that is just gonna be finding like the perfect combination of products. So I'm not ruling anything out. Nothing was a flop this time, at least not yet. I do want to try the Milk foundation with the Hydro Grip primer because I feel like that's what it's made for, and I feel like that's gonna be sort of like a companion product for this. So although I have a suspicion that this is what's making my skin look a little bit cakey, I'm not saying that it's a bad product. It might just be something that isn't meant to be used with the Lumi Glotion. And maybe the Lumi Glotion is what is kind of throwing me off. I don't know. We will continue to try these products out and kind of narrow down what works with what and what just doesn't work at all. But other than that, I think this was a very successful makeup try on haul, trying new makeup type video. I love how the eyeshadow turned out. It's so glowy and fun and different, but also like I still consider this a more wearable look. Like the green on the lower lash line is definitely like a pop of something fun, but it's still, you can still get something that is both colorful, I should say not both, but colorful, pretty, and more simple with a palette that is so bright and vibrant like this. So speaking for the basic eyeshadow girlies, there's still a time and place for a palette like this in my opinion. And if you're a more artistic eyeshadow girly and you want to combine, you know, mix in like these reddish tones with the greens and the yellows, then even better. That is my first time trying this formula, and honestly I'm very impressed, and I truly say that completely no strings attached. And same with the blushes. I think the blushes are another standout product from this video from Unearthly. So I think these two are standout. The mascara I think is also going to be a standout product for me. Like I said, maybe on a little bit more of a natural makeup day, because I feel like your lashes kind of get lost in the eyeshadow when it's this like fun. So I do think this is more suited for like that everyday mascara, and I'm excited to continue playing with this because I love Vive so much. And I did get this for my birthday. My husband bought this for me for my birthday. I'm excited to keep playing with the lip products. The bronzer I'm really impressed with, which I had high hopes for. I love all of Charlotte Tilbury's other like airbrush flawless finish products in her line, so I didn't expect anything else other than to love this. And I am so happy with the shade. I feel like we're all set there. I will continue to try the Kosas powder, so I'll continue updating you on this. Same with the concealers and the foundation slash primer situation. The base as a whole is where we have more of like a question mark, but it's like a to be continued question mark. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Like I said, everything will be linked down below in the description box in case you want to check out any of these products or brands. And that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so, so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.